All right, so what we're going to do today is chapter 4.4. So back in chapter 4.4, in 4.4, you learned, they taught you something. Now we have to go back and review one thing we've learned. There are 4 ways to prove triangles are congruent. All right, can somebody tell me what that is? There are 4 ways. These are all abbreviations, all letters.
Side angle side.
Okay, SAS is one of them. Another one.
Angle side.
Side to side and
Angle side.
angle side. So everybody agree with me. These are the 4 ways, and we understand that, right? That's all we're doing. And we're just saying, hey, we're trying to prove 2 triangles are congruent. What we're going to learn today is simply 4 ways to prove a right triangle is congruent. Now, what's the difference? Really nothing. So if you don't memorize these and use these, it's not a huge deal because you can still do these. Why? Because what does a right triangle always have? Has a 90-degree angle, which means that you have an angle that's congruent, so therefore if you have something else, you can prove it. Everybody follow that? All this does is gives you another specific way, so if you know they're right triangles, you can solve them quicker. Is that fair? And so all we're doing is going to go over it because it is something that you can use. And because they use it in the book, and therefore some of you wonder, all right? Okay, so they're right triangles. Now, remember, let's go back and review. What makes up a right triangle?
90 degree.
90-degree angle, what else?
Legs, 2 legs.
Okay, so this is a leg and a...
Hypotenuse.
Has everybody got it? Any questions? So, instead of over here, remember a regular triangle is made up of what? Sides and angles, right? Those are the 2 things that they are represented by. So, if these abbreviations are SAS and ASA and SSS and AAS, these are going to use
LH.
L's and H's and angles, right? So you'll use L's, H's, and A's. Now, does everybody follow that?
Wow.
So it's no different. Now, let's think about it. Wouldn't these be the same in some way over here? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's watch carefully. Let's do it. Let's do it like this. Let's say I have my line here. So let's mark side angle side. Somebody help me mark a side angle side. Jake, mark side angle side on this triangle here.
You good, bro.
A, B, and D, E. So mark a side angle side according to that triangle up there.
A, B.
This side,
That side.
where's your angle going to be? Because remember, where does the angle have to be on this? Has to be where? In the of the 2 sides. So what would that be here?
So
This
that
and
A and the
this one?
not marked.
right. This is C. Let's put C there and let's put F
Yeah,
there.
so AC and CB.
And then where would the other line be? CB and
E, is that an F or
FE. Okay? So look, side angle side. Yes?
Yes.
What did I mark in a right triangle though? Leg.
Leg.
So which one corresponds to side angle side? LL. So your abbreviation is leg.
Leg.
Why don't you have to write it out? Side angle side. Because what do we know about a right triangle? That the right triangle has a right angle. What do we know about a right angle? A right angle is 90 degrees. And what do we know about all right angles? They are congruent. So therefore we can eliminate the angle and just do 2 things. All right, is everybody following? Everybody good? So let's go with me. Please bear with me now. Come up to, let's do side, side, side. Does that one have one that it relates with? Can it? Think about it. Can it? We only want to use 2 letters. Will something relate? The answer is no. So this one does not have one that matches up with it. These all do, this one does not. Just something for you, that's free information. Make sure you mark that. Now, what about angle, side angle? So if I were to erase this, what would angle, side angle look like? Somebody help me mark that. And by the way, you always use your right triangle, your right angle. So, angle, side angle, somebody help me mark it. What would it look like?
The line in between.
So this line here, and this angle here, angle, side, angle, right? So let me ask you a question. What did I mark? A leg and a LA, right? A leg and an angle. Any questions?
Oh, I get it.
Am I following me? Okay. All right, let's look at the next one. I'll draw another drawing for us so we don't have to mess it up. This is angle, side, angle. What about this one? What about angle, angle, side? What would angle, angle, side be? So angle, pick an angle, somebody. Up here, AB, DE. So which angles would you like to say are congruent? A and D. And the side now. Angle, angle, side. So where's the side?
AB.
and FD.
This would be AL.
So what's this? What is this in a right triangle?
AH.
That's
Hypotenuse. So it's ha.
ha.
I get it.
Aha!
Ha.
Could you do AH too? Or?
You could, but I just do it that way because. So there's one other one. Now listen. Notice that they match up. So angle, angle, side matches up with this one, right? Angle, side, angle matches up with this one. Side, angle, side matches up with this one. This one does not have a match. So my question to you is this. Does this one have a match? It does not. And this is why you need to know these. Because I don't know how this worked. I just know it works. That, remember, I told you you cannot write a bad word over here. Right? Remember?
Yeah.
However, this one would be, if it had an equivalent, would be the bad word. It only works for a right triangle. And that's why we need to learn this. It is HL. Hypotenuse, leg. And so notice if we were to respell it, side, side, angle. But it only works in a right triangle. So that's why I don't know how it is. Geometry does not come from a Christian background. I don't know why. But for some reason, it is always, that's just how it worked out when they did it. It's amazing how that worked. It's just, it's no coincidence. So this one does not match up. Notice, is everybody following me? HL does not match up, but it does work. It is hypotenuse and a leg. Either leg, but it hypotenuse and a leg. Any questions? The reason you need to learn that one is because you will need this, and that's the one you'll need. You don't necessarily need these. Why don't you necessarily need these, guys? Because you already have them, side, angle, side, angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. This is the one you have to have that's different than all the rest. Okay? But memorize them, learn them. So it's very simple. Leg, leg, leg angle, hypotenuse angle, hypotenuse leg. All right? Okay, any questions? So go to your book, page, let me look it up real quick. I'm going to change chapters here. All right. So we're in chapter 4.7. Everybody there? All right, go to let's see, where is it? Page 193. Sorry, trying to. All right, so look at 193. No, that's not it. It's 4.6. I'm sorry, 4.6. So it's page number 188. Everybody look at 188. Look at number 1, please. Everybody look at number 1. LL is congruent to what? Look at the board. Which one is LL congruent to? Side angle side. Okay, it's like a dead giveaway if you just wrote that down in your notes. Number 2, HA, what does it go with?
AAS.
AS, good. HL, what does it go with?
None.
None. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3, you just finished.
Wow. Wizardry.
That's the homework. This is the homework.
Oh.
Number 4, LA is congruent to which one?
Angle, side angle.
Good. LA, what could it be congruent to? The opposite case, and it is angle, angle, side. That's the one. LA can have both of them.
You little.
Ian.
What the?
Yeah. Joel.
What?
Joel kicked the chair and knocked it off. Stop recording.
Oh, it's broken.